So, we're painting ourselves as a fairy princess with the new Nomad Cosmetics Fairytale Europe palette. This is what it looks like. We're going to be doing swatches, quick fairy tutorial, and talk about the palette. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. If you don't know me, I'm Elaina. Welcome. I usually do looks like this, fantasy looks, face paint, colorful looks. Just check it out later. And you can follow me on social media if you like. All the links are down below. You can comment, you can subscribe to help me out, and ring notification bell. So let's get right into this. So first of all, thank you Nomad Cosmetics for sending me over PR again and keeping me on your PR list. I've been with Nomad Cosmetics for a couple of years and I always loved them, and it was a big honor to be on the list. And just a disclaimer that I don't get paid for the videos. I'm a small fish, but I do get free palettes, obviously, and I just blubber and tell you what I think about it. Pretty much my honest opinion. And they gave me discount code now, like very recently. I never had any discount codes with them. I don't think it's a affiliate link that I get commission. I'm so dumb. I don't think I do. So I think it's just for them to see if I influence people to buy under my name, you know what I mean? So if you guys want to buy and use it, it's Elaina 10. So it gives you 10% off. So there you go. So this is obviously there's like a recent Disney movie. I'm so not into Disney. Sorry. I didn't grow up in Disney. I grew up in Soviet Union. In Soviet Union, we didn't have Disney princesses. Oh, well, we had something like Cinderella is Universal. But anyway, regardless, I don't really watch like Disney movies. I'm not like obsessed or crazy about it. So I don't know what's going on in the world. So apparently there is a movie. And that's why everybody is like doing Disney stuff. So it's kind of cute. I like that it says mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of them all? Of all? I'm like, is this me? The princess, the creepy, creepy fairy. So it's pretty. I like it. Fairytale Europe. I was mad first that it's a lot of, not mad, but you know, like, we like to have more mattes than shimmers usually. And this one is 18 colors, 18 shades, and we have 6, I can't count, 12. We have 12 shimmers and 6 mattes, and 3 of the shimmers are multichromes. And it took me a while to figure out which ones. I still see more than 3 for some reason. I don't know. It seems like there's more than 3, but I'm pretty sure they know better than me. So there you go. So it's launching tonight. If you're watching it on Monday, it's the usual time. They usually launch at 9 p.m. Pacific time. So if you live in my zone, it's going to be at 9. And if you live on the East Coast, you have to stay until midnight or just behind the morning. It's at 12:01 a.m. Eastern time. And I don't know the price yet. I was looking at the Instagram and I don't see it anywhere on an Instagram for some reason. Like the recent post, like just posted, was it today? Yeah, 7 hours ago was today. And I don't see the price. But if you know about Nomad, like depending on multi-chromes are usually more expensive to make. So usual palettes are more expensive for them. This one's only 3. So my guess will be, I don't know, around $50-ish, maybe under, maybe 40 something, but don't take my word for it, I have no idea. So it says it's obviously it's based on European fairy tales, and actually they wrote the whole book, which is very creative. I read this. I stood there in the kitchen as soon as I received it and read it. My husband was looking at me. I'm standing reading. He's like, "What are you reading?" I was like, "The fairy tale." So that's about, they created their own princess, Celestia, which is cool. I like the name. So there you go. So I didn't want a princess because when you watch Disney princesses, they don't really have makeup looks. They're just like, you know, basic. I call them basic. But you know what I mean, like it's usually the outfit and the hair, but not like makeup. So I wanted to be more of a fairy rather than princess, so the fairies are allowed to be weird and colorful, I think. So there you go. That's my explanation for this. So anyway, so if you guys are interested, again, you can use my discount code Elaina10. This is shimmer heavy, but as I said at the end, I think it makes sense after I thought about it, because it's all mattes, neutral mattes, what I'm trying to say. So if you're wearing something like that for work, you can easily create a work appropriate look. There was nothing crazy in it, maybe a touch of shimmer, that's it. So that kind of makes sense. It makes sense for extra people and for basic everyday work look. So I kind of like, I dig that. It makes sense. I can wear this for Zumba too. Not like this, but you know, neutral. So enough talking. You're gonna see the swatches that I filmed earlier by the window, and that's it. That's the look. I'm gonna try to edit as short as possible. It's not a voiceover, and I'm very talkative today. So yeah, we're gonna try to make it quick so people don't get mad at long videos. So let's get right into this. Okay, so I'm filming swatches with my phone just because I already set up my camera. Beautiful. The shimmers are buttery. They go on smoothly. I'm still not 100% sure which ones of them do multichrome. I can see like the light one and the greenish is multichrome, I think, duochrome. But I'm not sure what else. The red one might be like going to pink. I don't know. The neutrals are beautiful though. Buttery smooth. The black is black. Like that's what kind of thing makes me happy. Like you can create a look with this and put a shimmer. But it's like it's a lot of shimmers. But I guess it's a fairy tale theme, so that makes sense. And I got Gigi here with her foot up. Licky, 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 licky. Taking a bath and got changed. And the other two are elsewhere. All right, the report on cats is over, and report on swatches. Ooh, look at that in the sunlight. Oh, pretty. All right, let me paint some of that. So we're gonna do all the neutrals first to create this big eye look. And then this is not it. I have more plans, but this is before the foundation. So we're gonna do the black, brown, to browns, create the new shape, and we're gonna go with it. So we're gonna use a small brush first. So we're gonna go with my brushes, bigger brushes now. Slightly bigger to buff it out, you know how it works. I might spit it out now because you see that's what happens. That's why I've been doing voiceovers, because I tend to talk and I talk so much. So this video would be 2 hours if I let myself talk, and if I do voiceover it's like bam bam done. So I've been blending here. So far so good. I mean, I love Nomad formula and the mattes blend well. Neutrals are perfect. The lighter shades, it creates perfect blend from darker to light. You can't complain about anything. It's perfect neutral, not warm, not too cool, except for one, that gray tone, cool tone. And the rest is very neutral, so I love that. Blends well. I find that lighter shades are slightly more powdery, or maybe it's my imagination, but I never cared about the fallout because, you know, who's gonna do eyes after foundation? Like, why would you do that to yourself? So I don't care. So we're just gonna continue with this and do a little like cleanup for the cut crease. And do the shimmer shims, and it's like super easy. You just do this halo thing with the shimmers, and I mean, it's like super easy to do it. So I did the basic kind of cut crease, not real, but the fairy look cut crease, you know what I mean? Just a little outline, and we're gonna do, actually I'm gonna put shimmers in the waterline, which I do not recommend. You're not supposed to put anything in your eyeballs, but I always put in my eyeballs. And I'm still alive. Alright, so we're gonna go with the lightest shade, and it's what's called Snow White. So I'm pretty much going in between this. That's a pretty duochrome, and this, I think it's a duochrome too, and the greenish bluish, and I think that's a duochrome too. I don't know, I see duochromes everywhere now. I think these three are duochromes. I have primer everywhere, obviously, and included in my waterline. So we're gonna do this. It kind of looks pretty, like in a waterline, you can actually see that it's reflective of pink. I'm just laughing because I put the shimmer right into my eyeball. I mean, not into, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna do the same thing here, and that's gonna be like a halo with, ooh, it's a lot, with all the shimmers. Buttery soft, goes on very smoothly. So that greenish tone is right up. Oh, they're just so pleasant for the eyes. Like, it's a pleasure to look at. And I have a feeling I'll need some bright contacts for this, something like interesting. A lot of my contacts died since I had keratopigmentation. I don't use them. So they've been sitting in their containers and slowly dying. Because I don't check on them, they're like, they kind of shrivel and throw them away. So I don't know if any of them are still alive, but I might find one. So that's your pretty tone, and we're gonna continue blending with the turquoise. So the blue blended well. I already did this off camera. I mean, it's all easy blend. So I'm gonna use the same tiny brush, and I'm gonna go back to black. And just make sure black didn't disappear. I'm just gonna put it here. But that's pretty much the canvas for what I want to do. And if you ask me, what do you want to do? I'm not sure. I have a vision in my head, okay? But I'm not completely decided. It's like when I'm painting, I'm creating as I go. I have like a fairy vision in my head. I just kind of go with the flow and see what it looks like and what I like, what I don't like. So far, I'm already inspired from this. And I'm not sure if I want to put eyeliner on it, because it kind of looks nice without it, like, you know, magical. But then at the same time, oh, I want a big ass lash. So let me put foundation on and then decide what else I want to do with this. All right, I've been doing things. The foundation is on. I just used something. Well, the Smashbox Cosmetics sent me that powder lately, so I decided to use their foundation, their powder. And I mean, that's not an important thing, so whatever. I'm gonna use the shimmer shims all over my face, and I did the turquoise eyebrows because that's the color of the wig. It's like I wanted to be very fairy-like, and fairies apparently have matching eyebrows with the wigs. Anyway, so we're gonna use a lot of shimmers. I decided to go against the shimmer eyebrows because like too much shimmer. I blended out a little bit of a shadow under, but I'm gonna use my fingers for something. So gonna go between these pinks and add this as a blush. Everything is my finger because why not? The shimmer blush. I gotta say, hey, the shimmers apply with the finger and blend so well, like on the face. Like they don't stick like crazily, you know. Sometimes the shimmer would stick and just like make it too unblended, but this one is just right. It's smooth. I'm gonna go for the lightest one. Oh, this shade, this Snow White, it has this pinks in it when you put it on. Ooh, and a green and everything. It's a multi-chrome. Obviously, duh. So I'm gonna use turquoise, and I'm gonna put a little bit of turquoise here because, you know, we are the fairy and we are very mystical, and I have turquoise highlight. Why not? And put it here too. At this point, it's pretty much like a creative freedom. I'm using whatever. So now I'm gonna use a little bit of a brush because I'm gonna go to smaller areas and still put a little more turquoise because that's my main theme, like turquoise. I want this to be like a tear, turquoise tear, whatever. And a little bit of that same Prince Charming. It's called Prince Charming, the yellowish color. I'm not gonna lift that palette, it's a pain in the butt. I'm just gonna go with it. So kind of go shimmer everywhere, and more of a Snow White here, just because. Like, I'm trying to kind of blend them all, kind of like on the eye, and a little more of the green. And yeah, that's gonna give you that mystical fairy, if I say so myself. So here I want to do, since we got the blush, kind of same thing. So I'm gonna put the pink. Ooh, that was bright. Which color? Oh, that was Cinderella. That was a pink, right? I'm gonna go lighter pink, which is the first kiss, and of course, the nose is glowing, girl. It might be a little too much, but I'm a fairy, okay? Like, calm it tits, I'm a fairy. So that's gonna be good. And it's pretty much like just applying whatever. At this point, I'm just kind of painting the shimmers everywhere. So we got the creepy eye contacts. The only contacts I thought would fit something like this. They look magical, slightly creepy, but still fairy. The rest of them either have like a lot of greens. I think it's because that's the only one survived. But the green kind of clashes with turquoise. I mean, whatever. So this is what we're going with. And I think I just lost the gem. Anyway, I put a lot of pearls to give myself a look of popping zits. They look like I'm having lots of white head. I need to fix that one. But anyway, we're gonna do the lips the same way we did here. Like I'm gonna do the halo like thing on the lips with the same shimmers. I think so. So let's try it. I realized I better put eyeshadow base, you know, so it sticks a little better. So I'm starting with the same brush. I use pretty much kind of the same thing I did with the eyes. So I'm gonna do a turquoise. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like the look. Definitely gives you fairy. Here we have a finished look with my 2 wigs on. I love stacking these 2 wigs. This is a cheap wig I used to have. That was years ago. I don't remember how old it was. It's like almost 20 years old. But I never used it because it looked bad. So it was just a blonde wig, and I decided to paint it with water-activated paints to match this wig, which is lace front. So I can top one on top of the other. It gives you like volume, and it kind of works well. So yeah. And I cut a little short bangs so you can see the makeup. That was a while ago. So now I can use this for looks like this. And there's no lace to glue on because I'm hiding it. Yeah, the ears always give a nice touch. They nearly match my face. But yeah, there you go. I love the way the shimmers work. All the shimmers in this palette, I complained that it's all shimmers. Nearly. Sorry, this hair is bothering me. It's nearly all shimmers. And yeah, so usually I don't like this kind of thing, but I keep pulling the hair that's sticking out. But the shimmers are so special that it's worth it. It makes sense, but it's kind of like a Disney princess themed palette. It does make sense, so it looks pretty. And all the shimmers look magically on the lips as well, so it gave me like a complete look, a favorite look. I did a rounded eye shape. I used individual lashes. These, I don't even know where it came from. I don't remember. I think it's Anastasia Beverly Hills. The ones that we got for free for Painted with Raven. I still have them. But these are the PR from Ardell. They're pre-mapped lashes. So I use the pre-mapped extensions. It's pretty much like a few individual pieces, which is easier than like the smallest ones, but they're like a little bigger, you know, not like one piece at a time, like 3, you know what I mean? So this is pretty easy, and this is called Kitten Eye, because, you know, obviously I love cats, meow. So there you go. The pearls, I got them a long time ago. I just found them recently. I forgot about them. I think on Amazon or was it AliExpress? I have no idea where I bought them, but I found them. That's the ones that stick on themselves, which just kind of makes it quicker too. So you just kind of pop it on. So there you go. And the color match for the pearl pretty much like perfect too. So yeah, I highly recommend. I mean, I always recommend Nomad. It all depends what you want out of the palette, what's missing in your collection, unless you're a die-hard fan for Nomad Cosmetics. You're probably not gonna buy something that doesn't fit your style, right? But this is actually very decent if you're a fan of like Disney princesses. So this makes sense because you can still use this for every day because it has all these mattes and neutrals. Like this is like a very neutral look. You can pop this neutral shimmer, that's it. But you can also pop any of these shimmers and it's still gonna be wearable. So I think it's a very smart idea because it caters towards like extra queens like me, but also you can wear it to work easily. So it's kind of smart on their side. So yeah, love it. Love the raised front, you know, this hustle, you know, it's like texture extra raised. I like everything extra, obviously. So there you go. Well, I didn't show you close up. Let me show you close up. There you go. Yeah, the shimmers are so pretty. And all the multi-chromes, you can see them being shifted right there in front of your eyes. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to be picking it up. Obviously, I have my discount code with Nomad Cosmetics. So my discount code is Elaina10 for 10% off. So like, comment, subscribe, ring notification bell, and you can follow me on social media. All the links are in the description box. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!